iPhone 11 is probably one of the most popular iPhones at the moment, but I always had a question: why? Why does the phone with IPS screen, fat bezels and not the highest resolution, to be honest, can be so desired by literally everyone? If you've seen my iPhone XS review that I'll link down below, you know that in this competition I've chosen the iPhone XS because it had the AMOLED screen. But today I dive deeper in iPhone 11 and try to understand why this phone is so popular. My name is Greg and welcome to my channel. Let's go! iPhone 11 was first introduced with the price tag of $699 for the base 64GB model in 2019, and it rose up to $849 for the 256GB model. Now the numbers start from $599 for the new, and if we speak about the used one, the price tag goes even lower. I found a few positions on eBay for about as cheap as $500. In terms of design, iPhone 11 is a fresh looking phone. It feels comfortable in the current Apple lineup with square camera model and the Apple logo in the center of the phone. Besides typical black and white colorways, iPhone 11 also ships in mint, purple, yellow and red, all of which look quite unique, but to be honest, I like the purple most of all. All of these 6 colorways have glossy finish, which is a bit of a bummer for me, to be honest, because I like my phone clean and with no fingerprints. However, the metal frame here is made of matte aluminum, which is not the easiest thing to scratch comparing to shiny rails on iPhone 12 Pro. However, all the things I mentioned add up in a slightly less premium feel. I'd say if you had the iPhone 7 or iPhone 8, you'll have no problems for sure. But if you experience iPhone 10, iPhone XS or even the 2020 iPhone 12 lineup, you'll feel that the iPhone 11 is a just slightly more affordable model, and Apple had to cut some things to make it feel less premium. On the front, the iPhone 11 has a slightly thicker bezels than the iPhone 11 Pro or iPhone 12. Without a direct comparison with OLED screens, the colors here and the brightness are great, and the pixel density 326, which is a retina, I think it's more than great, and like Jobs said,
is the limit of the human retina to differentiate the pixels.
That's what the human eye can notice. So I'm sure that if you buy this phone, you'll have no problems with this screen if you don't compare it to OLED screens side by side. But the bezels, well, yeah, they exist. But if you use it more than one day, I'm sure that you'll get used to them. See, people tend to get used even to some terrible things like the notch. So by the end of the first day of usage, you don't see neither notch nor the fat bezels. The 6.1-inch diagonal here was huge in 2018 when the iPhone XR was released, but the sad truth is that though this phone is quite a hefty boy, all the other phones on the market are even bigger. iPhone 11 has two 12-megapixel cameras on the back, the wide and the ultra-wide. Let's start with the first one. It has a great dynamic range, natural colors and the famous Apple processing. Everything is sharp and just beautiful most of the time. Moreover, iPhone 11 was first iPhone to get deep fusion and night mode and the portrait mode for the main camera. So what it means is that it has even more details in low light thanks to smart algorithms. Speaking about the night mode, I think it's one of the greatest realizations of this feature ever. While Samsung phones usually add too much yellow and pixels go too cold, iPhone colors somehow manage to stay true and the overall picture looks natural. I really love the iPhone 11 camera and can surely say that it's not outdated at all, which I can't say about the second module, to be honest. The ultra-wide shots are not that consistent because there is no deep fusion and no night mode, so they usually lack of details and dynamic range. Traditionally, for Apple phones, iPhone 11 shoots unmatched video with smooth stabilization, nice details and colors. iPhone 11 is blazing fast with Apple A13 Bionic chip and 4 GB of RAM. No lags, no stutters, great smoothness and overall experience. So I can't even say anything besides that, because iPhone 11 is great both in day-to-day performance and gaming. And for sure this phone will receive software updates for 3 to 4 years more. Probably the sweetest part of this review is the battery performance, because iPhone 11 has a great one. 3100 mAh with the help of 7nm Apple A13 Bionic result in a day of heavy usage. Really, I could spend a day making photos, watching through the videos, and end up like with 15% at the end of it. It's a great result comparing to iPhone XS or 10. iPhone 11 in 2021 is a great buy. Don't think about the LCD or fat bezels or anything else. All the controversial things about this phone will vanish as soon as you use it, at least for a day. Though I still love my iPhone XS, I think that now I understand why people love iPhone 11. It combines great price and all the other characteristics that people need. Good camera, stellar performance and amazing battery life. Anyway, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more if you like this video and don't forget to press the like button. See you next week.